ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, भक्ति वेदांत परपट की जय, निताई गौर परमानंदे। All glories to assembled deities, all glories to assembled Guru Guranga Auranga Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Gopal Hari Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, so much for joining. Yes.
So,
Today, Madan Advait Prabhu will be facilitating the session. हम थोड़ा बाहर निकले. I'm outside today. So, Madan Advait Prabhu, आप please शुरू करिए.
Yes, thank you so much, Umapati Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Umapati Prabhu. Thank you so much for giving us your association once again after the wonderful session we had last week as well, where Prabhuji, as we all know, he doesn't need any introduction, but for my own purification, just wanted to say that what Gopal Prabhu shared in the group, Prabhuji is stalwart in our movement, is a senior disciple, a senior god brother, disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who has been very, very instrumental in guiding so many devotees, the whole congregation in the African continent and Eastern Africa, especially so many countries. And Prabhuji is also serving as GBC, following Guru Maharaj's order in East Africa. And he's serving as the temple president of Shri Radha Banke Bihari Temple in Nairobi, Kenya. And he has been, like I said, instrumental in taking the movement forward as a exalted disciple of our Guru Maharaj, and following in his footsteps. He's supporting preaching initiatives, guiding devotees, encouraging book distribution and outreach. And like we heard last time, and Prabhuji was speaking, so many nectarian pastimes of Guru Maharaj, of how this whole yatra in Africa has been flourishing under Guru Maharaj's guidance, and Prabhuji has been leading from the front there. So we take so much of inspiration from all your wonderful services, Prabhuji, and your sadhana. So as we look forward to hearing more nectar from you today, so that way we can continue to serve Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga just as you are doing. Let's all welcome Prabhuji by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
so Madan Advait Prabhu, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam today.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Is it okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswati Vyasa
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiyareta
Tato Jayam Mudiraye.
Nashtaprayesu Abhadresu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistake.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, Text number 4. Questions by King Parikshit. Shramanta Sadhaya Nityam Gnatasya Swachestitam Kalena Nati Dhirghena Bhagavan Visate Hriday. Oh, पढ़िए.
Shrinvata Shraddhaya Nityam
Srimata Sadhaya Nityam
Grinatascha Swacheshtitam
Gृणतस्य Chvacheshitam
Kalena Nati Dirghena
Kalena Nati Dirghena
Bhagavan Vishate Hridi.
Bhagavan Bhigate Samantaha. Of those who hear Shraddhaya in earnestness, nityam, regularly, always, granataha, taking the matter, cha, also, swachestitam, seriously by one's own endeavor, kalena, duration, na, not, atidirghena, very prolonged time, Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, Visate, becomes manifest, Hriday, within one's heart. Translation: persons who hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly and are always taking the matter very seriously will have the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna manifest in their hearts within a short time. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Chief devotees or materialistic devotees of the Lord are very much desirous to see the Lord personally without meeting the requisite qualifications. Such third grade devotees should know well that material qualifications, attachment and seeing the Lord face to face cannot go together. It is not such a mechanical process that the professional Bhagavatam reciters can do the job on behalf of the third grade materialistic pseudo devotee. The professional men are useless in this connection because they are neither self-realized nor interested in the liberation of the audience. They are simply interested in maintaining the material establishment of firmly attached and earning some material benefits. Out of the profession, Maharaja Parikshit had no more than 7 days to live. But for others, Maharaj Parikshit personally recommends that one hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, nityam, always, by one's own effort and with serious devotion also. That will help one to see the Lord Sri Krishna manifest in one's heart within no time. The pseudo devotee, however, is very anxious to see the Lord according to his whims, not making any serious effort to hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly and without detachment from material benefit. That is not the way recommended by the authority like Maharaja Parikshit, who heard and benefited by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Ajnanam Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshunmitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swamarupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadamtikam. Bande Aham Sri Guru Sri Uttapad Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parjan Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padana Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitansya Sri हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभान सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। श्रवन्ताम श्रद्धया नित्यम गृणतस्य स्वचेषितम कालेन नाथ दीर्घेन भगवान विश्वते हृदय। हरे कृष्णा। So I am very happy to associate all the exalted devotees especially all of you are my God brothers. And I selected this verse because Guru Maharaj always liked to speak on hearing and chanting. And before speaking, I want to offer my humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Because of his mercy, we are all hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is called Paramhansa Sahita. Tatha Paramhansanam Muninam Amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidhanartham Katham Pasyo Me Striya. Mother Kunti, she is praying. This literature, Srimad Bhagavatam, is called Paramhansa Sahita. And those who are spotless, anyone if he has spotless character, his heart is very clean, he can release Srimad Bhagavatam. But by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, even throughout the world, Mlekshas and Yavanas also they got opportunity to see Srimad Bhagavatam, to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. That is mercy of A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Now Srila Parikshit Maharaj, he is asking questions, so many questions in these chapters. Why he is asking? Because he wants to hear. He wants to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is not, nobody can take interest in Srimad Bhagavatam unless he is free from, 100% free from the material hankering. So Parikshit Maharaj is completely free from the material hankering. Therefore, he wants to hear about Krishna. We can, if we compare ourselves, even if 30 minutes lecture, when we give lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam, all the one note is there, this time to this time. This is our capacity of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. That is also wonderful. It is somehow or other, even 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, we get a chance to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. So His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj always used to talk about hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and chanting the holy name of Krishna. So explaining Samantam Sadhaya. Sadhaya is very, very important. Sadha means faith. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, Narada Rishi preaching to Prachin Barahi. Prachin Barahi, he was always performing sacrifice. After one is finishing, second is stopping. Second is finishing, third, fourth, fifth, all the time. But Narada Rishi started preaching here due to causeless mercy. He says, "Oh, Prachin Barahi, Tatra Bhagavata Rajan, Sadhavo Visadasaya." Bhagavat Gun Kathanena, Sravan Vyagra Chetasa. Same word used here. Swachesitam. Vyagra Chesita. With rapt attention. You should go, when we question comes of hearing, means somebody has to speak. Otherwise, who can hear? So, those who are hearing, he can hear without qualification, little Shraddha, that's all. But those who are speaking, they must be very qualified. Otherwise, there will be no effect. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada here describes in the purport, we should hear from Sajatiya Vaishnava. There are two types of devotee, Sajati and Vijati. Sajati means their own group, own sampradaya. Just like we should hear from ISKCON devotee. That is my point. And the great example is His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. In his life, you are also you are my very senior God brothers. At least in 40 years in his service, I have never seen him. He went to hear anyone out of his school. He never went to take advice anyone. Same thing, Sanatana Goswami says, Vaishno mukhodgira puta harikathamritam shravanam naiva kartavyam. Those who are not a devotee, we should never hear from him. We should never hear. Because he gives example, sarpo chista payoyatha. Just like milk is full of vitamins. If somebody can, or anyone can live on milk if he practice. But that milk, if touched by the snake, that milk becomes poison. Same thing, this pastimes of Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of nectar. Nibrita tarsai upagiyamana. Parikshit Maharaj again he said, before starting 10th canto, those who are free from material, nibrit, means those who are free from material hankering, they can release, they are right to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. They are right to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. And they are right to speak and hear also. What about others? Bhav sadhi sotra manobhirama. Those who others, for them Srimad Bhagavatam is medicine. If they hear, they will become free from all material hankering. So we can see Srimad Bhagavatam, such a literature. So point I always explain, there is two meaning of hearing. One meaning of hearing is following. If somebody cannot follow the instruction of his spiritual master, founder Acharya, who is preeminent Shiksha Guru, he will not get much benefit of hearing. Hearing. Therefore, hearing means somebody is speaker. Who can speak? His spiritual master speaks, Shiksha Guru speaks, saintly person speaks. So we have become very serious to follow the instruction. So here Prabhupada explaining, Srimad Bhagavatam is not for business, not for earning the money. No. That is not for. Those who are earning money, they can speak on Mahabharata. That is not problem. There is big history. Kings, history of kings, so many people who relish like anything. But Srimad Bhagavatam is a Paramhans Sahita. Dharma projito kaito atra param nirmasanam satam. All the cheating religion is thrown from Srimad Bhagavatam. Even moksha bancha api nirasta. Even they is not appreciated liberation also. They is not liberation. That is meaning of hearing. We must follow the instruction. That is meaning of hearing. Other meaning of hearing is Rupa Goswami describes. He describes very nicely. And also that qualification will appear when he hear and follow the instruction of his spiritual master. Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Devotion, Shravanam Nam Charita Guna Adinam Sruti Bhavet. Shravanam means hearing. Nam, first we hear glories of the holy name. Unless we hear the glories of holy name, it is not possible to appreciate the pastime, hearing the pastime, means charitra, pastimes of Krishna. Because anyone has, if he has a contaminated heart, so when he hears pastime Krishna, he thinks this is material pastime. He becomes sahajiya. Therefore, Rupa Goswami using first word, Nam. Nam means when we hear the holy name of Krishna, the Cheto Darpan Marjanam. Cleansing process of heart is starting immediately. So that is a systematic hearing. First we hear the glories of the holy name. from the advanced devotees. And what will be the benefit when we hear the glories of the holy name? What is the benefit? Must know, because without knowing the benefit, will not be interested of hearing. So then Rupa Goswami, he is perfect acharya. He knows that materialistic people, they are after profit. They see first profit. They even though to go to study in school, college, but how much we get after completing my education. So same thing Rupa Goswami is motivating everybody. He says, when we hear the glories of the holy name, what happens? Sansara sarva sandashta nashta bhesaik chetasa. He is comparing this material world, it's called the place of Maya, abode of material Maya. So just like he is giving the example, somebody is bitten by snake, he becomes unconscious. He becomes immediately unconsciousness. I don't know in America, but in India, Bengal, even Kenya, it's very common. Some snake charmer will come, he will bring some herbs, and he knows some mantras. Therefore, Krishna the Vaishnava mantra sutva mukto bhaven nara. Rupa Goswami explaining here. That person comes, snake charmer, he chants some mantras in the ear and gives some medicine. Immediately he will be cured from the poisons. Immediately. There is no poisonous effect. Similarly, in this material world, everybody is beaten by material nature, Maya, Sarpini, Maya. And when we, spiritual master, when we chant the mantra in the ear, what is duty of a spiritual master? Two duty. He gives instruction and he chants mantra in the ear. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes tar upadesh mantre Krishna bhakti paye tabu Krishna nikat jaye. Wonderful payar. Bhramite bhramite kon sadhu vaidya paye. Living entities are rotating in this material world since time immemorial. And while rotating, sometimes if he has some good fortune, bhakti unmukhi sukriti, good fortune, then he gets a physician devotee. Not Babaji, those who are residing on Radha Kund. Not Bhajananandi, Goshti Nandi. When that time if he gets association, what he does? First he starts giving instruction. He starts giving instruction, upadesh, preaching. Just like Srila Prabhupada was preaching, he is a physician devotee, sadhu. He was preaching, you are not this body. He is reminding, because we are everybody, even we are always feeling, we are this body, always we are this body. Always engaged in the service of the body, to maintain the body, all the time. And Prabhupada, Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna says, you are not this body. Srila Prabhupada was repeating same thing, we are not this. We are repeating same thing. So reminding, you are not this, you are not this. Then people, oh really, I am not this. Then people comes in original consciousness, that is called upadesh. Upadesh does not mean he start speaking 10th kind to intimate pastimes of Krishna. No, that is not upadesh. Like professionally. So then he chants the mantra. Tar upadesh mantra. By chanting mantra, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. What happens? What is the result? Krishna bhakti paye tabu Krishna ka. Then our devotional service awaken. Shravanad suddha chitte, it describes Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Kabhu Nai. Shravanad Suddha Chitte Kare Uday. It appears from the heart, devotional service. How appears? When we hear from outside, then inside appears. I always give example, when do Vrindavan Parikrama, there is no much arrangement of taking baths. We take one bucket water, we put first in the hand pump, and then when you put in the hand pump, then there is air block. Because we put the one bucket water in the hand pump, then air will be removed, air block will be removed. Then we start pumping, water will start coming, warm water. Take happily bath. Same thing. Krishna Bhakti is there. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We are part and parcel of Bhakti already there, because there is air block. Therefore, you must hear importance of the holy name. When you hear, this holy name start acting. When it comes through the mouth of pure devotee, then full potency appears. Therefore, Parikshit Maharaj again saying, Pravishta Kanrandhena Swanam Bhava Saroruhu. When this holy name enters in the heart, they started Bhava Saroruhu. They start cleaning. Just like in autumn season, water. It start raining water. Because other season, heavy water. Then all the water becomes muddy. Then rain comes very slow in autumn season, little. Then water becomes very clean, like it, very, very clean. Similarly, regularly hearing, here explaining, this samantam nitya. Nitya means every day without. Just like we are breathing, we are eating, we are drinking water. Similarly, sadhana means regular, not once a week. Every day, even 10 minutes, even 20 minutes, even whatever, according to our time. 10 minutes, everyone hears 10 minutes in the morning. If somebody hears, then he will be surcharged in the morning. The whole day he will be very happy. So hearing is very, very important. So when we start hearing, then Rupa Goswami said, then Charitra Sravanam, hearing the pastimes of Krishna. Krishna has, because then became a qualified to relish the pastimes of Krishna. Otherwise, when we hear the name of gopis, we will remember immediately our girlfriend and boyfriend. Mind is attached with material things, so it will go immediately. Therefore, must hear the glories of the holy name. Then when we start hearing how Krishna performed wonderful pastimes, just like his wonderful pastime in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna orders, Senavo Ubhayo Madhye Ratham Asthapit Mechuta. It is his pastime, Charitra. Oh, please take Achyut, means he knows very well. He is the Supreme Personality of God. Otherwise, there is no question of Achyuta. He knows. That is the important point. First, we know who is God. After knowing, we started performing devotional service. Then we become from servant to friend also. Equal level. And then we can become parent also, we can control him. We can control him. We can become his lover also. But important is, we have to know, I am the servant, his master. Then due to association, conscious become friend also. Friend. And when we friend, that we can sleep with Krishna, just like Arjuna, he was sleeping with Krishna, everything. That is, just see, God is such a great. Who can sleep? You can sleep with your president. You can order, okay, drive my car. But Krishna is the president of all universes. But devotee orders him. Orders him. Please, drive my chariot. Krishna becomes very happy. That is called hearing the pastimes of Krishna. That is called Kurukshetra pastime. So better, even a Kurukshetra pastime also very nectarian. If we have devotion. Nectar comes when we have devotion. So devotional service, hearing process, such powerful process, we get attracted to what's Yudhishthira Maharaj's devotion, Arjun's devotion, anyone's devotion. That is called Rag Marg. No need to go anywhere. Such a attraction needed. So devotional service such a way, first cleans our conscience. Sravanam. Here Parikshit Maharaj saying, Shravantam Sadhaya, with great faith, unflinching faith. Unflinching faith. Just like spiritual master told, chant, get up early in the morning. Should be such a faith, should never wake late up. Always get up early in the morning, chant round. So many things there, so many things. That Yasyadeva Parabhakti Yathadeva Tatha Guru. Somebody is taking spiritual master's instruction and Krishna's instruction very seriously. Yasyadeva Parabhakti. Para means transcendental devotional service. Just like we perform transcendental devotional service unto the lotus feet of Krishna, similarly we serve the spiritual master. Then transcendental knowledge will appear from the heart. This knowledge cannot be studied unless we serve the spiritual master. Therefore, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Tate Krishna bhaje, kare gurur sevan, maya jal chute paye, Krishnera charan. Anyone, if he wants to perform devotional service, must serve first the spiritual master. That if you want to perform devotional service unto lotus feet of Krishna, must serve the lotus feet of his spiritual master. That is the system. So what happens when we develop attachment on the instruction of his spiritual master? Automatically that result will be you develop attachment with Krishna. It is not that you develop attachment to the instruction of his, you are only serving his spiritual master. No. Attachment on the instruction of his spiritual master means you must, that result is you must develop attachment with Krishna. Even what? Getting up early in the morning, attachment, serving the deity, great attachment. We can see in the life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj how he has so much attachment. I want to narrate one pastime, might you people like. So once Maharaj came in Nairobi with deity. That time Dasavatar Prabhu was not his secretary. Dayanidhi Prabhu was secretary sometime. So Dayanidhi came all with him. So from Nairobi he went to Mombasa. From Mombasa he was coming again to Nairobi. Maharaj told me, okay, you book appointment. I will not go to temple directly. We will go to see the person. I will see the donor directly. So, okay, we went there with two cars. So one car, Maharaj, he told, okay, he gave DT 10 o'clock, he arrived. He gave DT to one devotee Nairobi called Madhavdas Prabhu. And Madhavdas Prabhu, Gaurnitai hang on his shoulder. Then Maharaj asked me, you are sitting next to me, Umapati, something, people can snatch my DT? People thief can come and they can steal the deity, snatch. So I told Maharaj, this is Kenya, anything can happen anytime. I cannot say nothing will happen. This is Kenya. They can snatch mobile, anything. Even while driving, I should not speak because I am living that country, but still I have to tell. Even sometime happens you are driving car, not nowadays, but I have seen myself. They can take your traffic, they will take your glasses. It happened. I told Guru Maharaj anything, people. Then even little car started slowly. Slowly car started. Maharaj jumped from the car and took his deity. He told, no, Madhavdas Prabhu is telling Maharaj, nobody will steal. No, Umapati Prabhu told me that anything can happen in this country. Anything. No, I want. He took his deity back again. He has such attachment. Immediately he took his deity back. He came in the car. He went with deity to see the person. So Maharaj, because of devotion, attachment comes when we perform offenseless devotion. And Maharaj was very, very careful. While he was managing, we have experience. He never liked to hear somebody's criticism. Like something like he's paining in the heart. He's paining. So about deity, one devotee he from Russia, in Nairobi, he was serving as a pujari. His name was Sesadas. So Maharaj, we went all to the airport to pick Maharaj. So first he tied Maharaj, I think he removed Maharaj's shoes, something Maharaj wanted. Then he took the deity bag on it. Maharaj became very angry. Oh fool, you did not wash your hand? So just see Maharaj how he used to maintain his purity, cleanness, everything. He became very upset. Then he chastised him. Go to wash your hand. He went to wash his hand. So Maharaj has so much, even anything, he always, any lecture you can see always is speaking about hearing and chanting all the time. So we can see his life, whatever he had heard from Srila Prabhupada, he was delivering. Same, either less, more, does not matter. That is duty, first duty of his spiritual master. Whatever he has heard, instruction from his spiritual master, he should deliver same thing. That is called parampara. No need to add so many things. We don't have right, we don't have qualification to add. At least we should not minus even. If you minus, then potency also will be less. If you add, this means you are very proud. You are more than your spiritual master. That is not very good. So Maharaj, here Shraddha, we are talking about Shraddha. He had such a faith, everybody knows. He was well known as a Prabhupada man. Yeah. Prabhupada man. Not only everything about Prabhupada. Everything. Yeah. So that is Maharaj. This verse, even if you study, we can understand. Nityam, Granitas means following. Whatever we hear, hearing does not mean we should hear from one ear and should remove from one ear. No. Means spiritual master's instruction must be accepted, our life and soul. This Maharaj did. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He never thought anything, whatever Srila Prabhupada instructed. He always thinking, that was his life all the time. He trained also his disciples. Even he told, my disciples should hear my lecture 1%. But my spiritual master's lecture 98%. 2% mine, 98%. He did not write anything. He told, we asked, Maharaj, you should write something. No, Prabhupada has written enough. Prabhupada has written enough. That is called unflinching faith. Unflinching faith. Yeah. So that is, and also here, this verse is a very wonderful verse. We can go on speaking. But now my time was 1 hour. And now I think 11 minutes is remaining. So if you have any question, any comment, so please welcome. We have also many devotees are here. So if you don't have questions, then Madan Adbhut Prabhu, if somebody has any question, they can ask.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Yes, dear devotees, if anybody would like to ask any questions or share any comments, reflections.
No. Why you ask question? Wait, Prabhu.
So any question amongst Allah?
about Guru Maharaj, the Anandru Prabhu and I were at the Calcutta airport during Maharaj's last visit. And we welcome Maharaj came with his associate or servant, and then they were uploading all the luggage in the car. And then Maharaj's DT bag was with me. Then they loaded the luggage, and that's how the Prabhu said, okay, put in the bag. And then I put it, and Maharaj said, where's my DT bag? Then this Maharaj in the bag, bring it. And that's how the Prabhu, Maharaj, there's no space in the car. And Maharaj does not bring it. Maharaj, there's no space in the car. And Maharaj said, you come with Raslas, Prabhu. And then then he brought the DT. Because of course he didn't want to come with me. Maharaj, like 4 hours ride with fire. He was so much attached to me, as Prabhu mentioned.
Because he was not thinking Krishna is different from the deity. He was not treating his deity like a stone, like a other metals. No. For him, deity was none different from Krishna. That is perfection of devotional service. Shyam Krishna Prabhu, you can ask, unmute yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Umapati Prabhu. Very nice to listen from you. In the last part, you mentioned that Guru Maharaj instructed us to read 98% Prabhupada's books and 2% his. So there is nothing left to read anything outside Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. But people still read a lot of things outside, and there are a lot of material available. Any comment about that?
Thank you very much bringing this point. But we are not concerned what other people are reading. We are concerned what we should do. Instruction is personal. Everybody should take. Not other people are doing. That is wrong. Our aim is to go back home, back to Godhead. Whatever Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj has given, that is enough to go back home, back to Godhead.
Besides, it is also Guru Maharaj's instructions to read only Prabhupada books.
That is enough for the Guru's duty to take his disciple to back home, back to Godhead. That was enough for us to go back home, back to Godhead. Even I never read any other books except Srila Prabhupada's books.
Yeah, thank you. I had that concern going on in my mind that why so much things available, and I see devotees buying the books, and I don't know whether they read it or whatever. But Prabhupada has given enough. So, and Guru Maharaj's instructions, so we should follow Guru Maharaj's instructions.
Yeah, I agree. Outside ISKCON book, just like those who are ISKCON devotee writing, they are explaining according to teaching of Srila Prabhupada. Nothing wrong to reading ISKCON devotee's book. But we first read Srila Prabhupada's books, and because ISKCON devotee's books supporting Srila Prabhupada's philosophy book. So that is not a wrong. But out of ISKCON, we should not read books.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, His Grace Radhika Raman Prabhu wants to comment something. Please come and say.
It's just a question, Prabhu. Just
No.
a simple question. Follow. You mentioned Vaishnava Mukhotgirnam, that we should not listen from the mouth of a non-Vaishnava, otherwise it's like a milk touched by a lips of a serpent. So sometimes someone may feel, but this person is very...
They should hear your question also.
This person is a very nice Vaishnava.
You can come here. It's a wonderful question. His Grace Radhika Raman Prabhu, all of you know him. So he's asking, and then we can discuss.
Yeah. So I was just saying, Avaishnava Mukhotgirnam, Prabhu was saying that we should not hear something from a non-Vaishnav, otherwise it's like a milk touched by the lips of a serpent. But sometimes people may feel that, I'm listening to a very nice Vaishnav, and they may be very nice Vaishnav, who is not in Srila Prabhupada's line. So then how do we approach that?
This is a wonderful question. I am not very learned person, but I'll try to answer. Prabhu, you are the dean and professor. So wonderful, so many out of ISKCON also sometimes better than our sadhus, better speaker. But if there is you are professor, if somebody has taken admission in Cambridge University and somebody has taken admission in your Utah University, so if Cambridge University student come to study in your Utah University, they will get certificate? They will not get certificate. So we are not criticizing other Vaishnavas, but I told Sajati Vaishnava, we should hear from our group. Just like one university student cannot go to another university study. Same thing, if ISKCON devotee is going to hear from other sampradayas, then because there is a difference in melo, in training. Prabhupada is training different way. Our lifestyle little bit different from other Vaishnavas. Everything different, completely different. So there is so much disturbance, so much disturbance. Therefore, we should respect them. Even you can offer obeisance, not problem. We can welcome, but we should not follow their instructions. We should not hear them. Hearing means following instruction. Because even other Gaudiya Vaishnavas also, His Holiness Gopal Krishna never went to hear any other Gaudiya Vaishnava, but he was welcoming them. He was even serving them sometime. This is not mean we should become offensive. No, we should highly respect them. But when question comes following instruction, we should follow with our line. Clear, Prabhu?
Perfect, perfect.
You can add something.
No, nothing to add.
Any other questions? We have 5 minutes more time. Yes, Prabhu.
Question has been raised that it is said that you should hear Bhagavatam from.
Yeah, you take your grandfather. They can see.
So a question has been raised that Prabhupada writes that one should hear Bhagavatam only from a pure devotee. But in ISKCON, my example, I'm asked to speak on Bhagavatam and I don't consider myself a pure devotee, or there are other devotees also who are just starting and they're asked to sit on the Vyasan and speak Bhagavatam. How do you treat that? I mean, they should refuse or they should, you understand the drift of my question?
So Prabhuji asked question. So we should hear Bhagavatam from pure devotees. So in our society, very difficult to start judging, searching everyone who is pure, who is not pure, before giving asana. So Prabhupada writes also in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto and first chapter, where all the rishis are glorifying to Suta Goswami, ki you have mercy of your spiritual master, you know you are very submissive to your spiritual master, you know the sense of. He writes there, ki anyone who follow 4 regulative principles and behaves according to the instruction of Srila Prabhupada, means acharyas, and he's chanting, we can say instead, anyone chanting 16 rounds, following 4 regulative principles, he has not deviated from the path of the teaching of our acharyas. So he is qualified to sit on the Vyasasana. What we, there is our society, we are not Bhagavatam reciters. So in our society, we only explain words and Srila Prabhupada's purport. So even different quotation, only verses and explanation from Srila Prabhupada's purport. So other thing, here I am speaking, many devotees I hear, more advanced than me. Anantarup Prabhu asked question, he is more senior than me. And also Radhika Raman Prabhu is very well qualified and very advanced devotee. But sometimes we train also. We are preaching mission, our preaching mission. Sometimes we train our student. They should learn how to preach, how to speak. ISKCON is not only, we are not Bhagavatam reciter. We also train our disciples, our devotees, new devotees, how to speak on Krishna consciousness, how is to preach all this. Therefore, we give them Vyasasana. Not that they are 100% qualified. We train them also. If you don't train them, what will happen? How they will go to preach? And also they get encouragement also when we train them. And senior devotee here also. Yeah. So that is not wrong. Is okay, Prabhu?
Yeah, in fact, just to add to your point, it occurred to me that Prabhupada also said the son is not qualified like the father, but if the son repeats what father said, then that.
Thank you very much. He himself answered better than me. So he is answering if sometimes son is not qualified. But if son repeats the words of father, that is perfect. Thank you very much.
We should read Prabhupada.
Yeah, we should read still Prabhupada's book. Thank you very much. Anyone other question, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. You have Srinivas Pandrika Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila
Accept
Prabhupada.
mine also.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Prabhuji, last week, I think Prajapati Prabhu mentioned that you get up before 2 a.m. and complete all your rounds. I would like to understand what is your motivation or mindset. It is very difficult for me. I want to understand what is your mindset at that time. At least we can get a little bit.
What I can say now?
I can say to you.
This Radhika Prabhu will answer.
Hare Krishna.
I should go out from here.
So actually, Prabhu, Umapati Prabhu has been practicing like this for maybe like 40 years. He has not missed Mangalarti or in the morning any practice. I've seen myself, so I can speak from experience, not just theoretical. And such type of steadiness we develop by a sincere focus on the instruction of Srila Prabhupada. We can develop nishtha, steadiness. But that steadiness can only survive if there is some ruchi, some taste. Otherwise, the steadiness will stay for some time and then it will go away, right? So when we develop some taste, then eating, sleeping, these things, they become secondary. They become important. They're still important. We have to maintain the body, but they become secondary. So Prabhu will come from a long flight. He just came from very long flight. 36 hours we were traveling. Then he slept for a few hours, again woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is called determination and enthusiasm in Krishna consciousness. But these things take time, Prabhu. Over time, we see our own progress. Like we should not become discouraged, thinking, oh, I cannot do anything in my Krishna consciousness. Look at these devotees, they're so advanced, they're doing so much. I cannot do anything. We should not become discouraged, because if we look at our own progress, maybe you can look at your own life, I can look at my own life. If I look at my life, what was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, still at that time, I was initiated, I was trying. But it was very different. It was much more difficult than it is today. So our hope is, okay, we keep practicing sincerely, then in 10 years, again, it will become even easier, even better. Srila Prabhupada said devotional service is like a mango. If the mango is green or if it is ripe, it does not actually matter. Because the green mango, it just needs some time. It will become ripe. So he said, if we continue in the practice of the process that he has given of devotional service, then the green mango will become a ripe mango. We don't have to be in anxiety that, oh, I cannot do this. Simply, we have to keep trying. We have to, like Prabhu said 2 days ago in class, he said we have to do something outside our comfort zone. So if our comfort zone is 4:30, maybe we can try 4:15, right? Or we can try 4 o'clock. Then we do a little bit outside. If you do too much outside comfort zone, then our devotional service goes bad, because then we become exhausted. We're not at that level, so we're trying to do artificially. And if you do less, we do completely in our comfort zone, then we'll never advance in Krishna consciousness, right? We'll always stay the same. So we have to do a little bit outside our comfort zone, then we can continue to progress. And if you look at your own life, maybe you can see that also, how you have progressed from 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, right? In this way, we can gain inspiration. But devotees like Umapati Prabhu, they show us what is possible, right? Just like Gopal Krishna Maharaj also, he was practically not sleeping, like 3 hours at night he would sleep. Only his doctors forced him, you have to sleep. Then he said, okay, I'll sleep another half hour. But otherwise he would wake up, then he would go, he said, I have to sleep, my doctor said. Another 30 minutes he would sleep. Then he would go back. But it was like a burden for him, It was, I can get up and do devotional service. Why should I sleep? So we can see that example is there. So many acharyas, they provide us inspiration like that. Is okay, Prabhu?
Oh, thank you so much, Prabhuji. It is wonderful.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Radhikaramar Prabhu is a great scholar. So this is not true. We travel 36 years, because 36 hours. But I don't eat evening time. So I became very hungry. That's why I got up 2 o'clock.
It's so humble, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
I feel I have so many anarthas. I don't know this news how is spread everywhere. Other question, Prabhu? Madan
Hare
Achyut
Krishna. Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhuji, you talked about the importance of Shravanam and Kirtanam, and Guru Maharaj also says, I think in many lectures, that Prahlad Maharaj started with Shravanam Kirtanam, right? So there is an order: Shravanam Kirtanam, then Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam. So, and I was also analyzing, I think Guru Maharaj, I forget the percentages, but I think he mentions, right, like the morning program is not just Mangalarati, right? 20% is Mangalarati, then 40% is chanting and Guru Puja, and then Bhagavatam class, right? All of that comprises the morning program. So again, the focus there is predominantly, I think, the Japa and Bhagavatam class, if you think, I think it's like 60-70%. So it's pretty heavy percentage in terms of Shravanam and Kirtanam, Guru Maharaj emphasized. So my question is, as devotees who are sadhakas, practicing devotees, how do we understand this? Because some devotees are generally enthusiastic. Like Prabhupada also said that you should also do some practical service, right? So many devotees are interested in doing seva, because each of those are limbs of bhakti, and any one or all or some of them can help us advance. But Guru Maharaj, like you said, Guru Maharaj's main focus was always on Shravanam Kirtanam first, right? So how do we inspire? How do we help other people who are more energized towards seva bhav, but not so much energized towards chanting and reading or hearing? So how do we encourage other devotees?
Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada, he gave very basic instruction. Anybody can practice chanting 16 rounds, following 4 regulative principles, and at least attend Bhagavatam class. If congregation devotee, they cannot attend, they can hear at least 30 minutes, one lecture, Prabhupada's lecture. This is possible for everybody. And by doing this service, then they develop taste, they can hear more. Because we have time, because we don't have ruchi, therefore we don't sacrifice. So if we do basic things, then gradually we develop ruchi. When ruchi will come, then everything becomes easy. So Brajpati Prabhu raised the hand. So he wants to comment, say something. Please unmute him.
Are you able to unmute, Brajpati Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please accept my obeisances. All goes to Guru Maharaj. All goes to your service. We're speaking about Umapati Prabhu. Umapati Prabhu, I know him very well. So, Prabhu, you asked a very important question on which Radhika Raman Prabhu commented. But I just want to add, because I know Umapati Prabhu very well, he's my Siksha Guru father, that when I saw Umapati Prabhu all these years, one thing I saw about him is that he followed cent per cent, like, Prabhupada ji used to say,
100% the instructions of Guru Maharaj. So his success is coming because he completely surrendered to Guru Maharaj. I remember I asked Guru Maharaj in the US that, Maharaj, you're not going to Kenya that often as you used to go. Maharaj, we need you to go to Kenya. They need association. And Maharaj told me, Umapati is there. I don't need to go. So Maharaj had so much confidence that Umapati Prabhu is there. He doesn't have to go there. So one thing I would like to say that if you want your sadhana to be very strong, is we have Guru Maharaj's sublime instructions, very simple instructions. Maharaj used to keep on repeating those instructions, but then are we even following those instructions? And Umapati Prabhu is successful as a devotee in his spiritual life because he followed Guru Maharaj 100%. Whatever Maharaj said, Umapati Prabhu took it as his life and soul. So I just want to share that the success comes by also surrendering to the instructions of your Guru. And I see that in Umapati Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Brajpati Prabhu, now you gave on my head big hammer. It is impossible to follow the 100% instruction of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. If I am following little bit because you told I am your father and Shiksha Guru, that's why you are glorifying.
No, but I'm not glorifying because of that. You know, a father and son can also fight, you know, for advancement. So, you know, I also fight when there is something that I see needs to be fought. But on this point, credit is due. You know, in English they say credit is due where it's due. So I'm giving the credit.
So we are
due.
glorifying now His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, not
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, but this brings the glory of Guru Maharaj because you're following Guru Maharaj's sublime instructions.
Okay,
You know?
thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other questions or comments from anybody? I don't see any other hands raised. If anybody would like to say something, you can unmute. Any other questions there in the room, Prabhuji? Or Radhika Raman Prabhu? Anything else?
Brajapati Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Garuda Prabhu.
No, Prabhu, and say maybe North America group of Umapati Prabhu Pranam Mantra. Can you post it? Maybe who like to inspire taking initiation? They need to know the Pranam Mantra. If it's still not coming, North America group.
I leave that to the group heads, you know, like yourself.
No, they need to know, no? Already
Prabhu, my humble request is I request no need to advertise my pranam mantra to everybody, and when needed, that is a different time. I don't want publicly can be advertised. I want to remain humble servant to the lotus feet of all my God brothers.
So
I don't want to my pranam mantra can be advertised. Prabhupada's pranam mantra can be advertised. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj's pranam can be advertised.
Maybe Radhika Raman Prabhu or Gopal Prabhu, they need to know. Anybody can direct contact them. They can give you, if you know, advertise. Okay, who is going to inspire with you? Your class, everybody like your class, like 3 classes today, North America group, and lot of good things come out. Everybody asking. So who's inspiring now? So they need to asking for pranam mantra. Maybe.
Yeah, that is okay. They can ask from Radhika Raman Prabhu, from Brajapati Prabhu. They know all.
Okay, Brajapati Prabhu, you know, right? Where he go? Gone? Radhika Raman Prabhu have?
Yeah, he's here. Actually, he created.
Very good.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Dandavat.
If someone wants to aspire, for initiation, from Umapati Prabhu, then they can write to Umapati Prabhu. And if Umapati Prabhu is feeling that this person is sincere and he wants to give shelter, then he can give permission to chant Pranam Mantra. Then we can give Pranam Mantra, no problem. Giving Pranam Mantra is easy, no problem. But permission should be given. Means Pranam Mantra should not be chanted just like that. Once a person is aspiring, then they receive permission from Guru, then Guru gives permission to chant Pranam Mantra. Usually after a few months, then they understand what is the relationship, everything. Then so he accepts him as aspiring disciple, then he can give Pranam Mantra. Then anyone can share. Anyone who knows his Pranam Mantra, even another disciple can give Pranam Mantra, but permission must be given by Guru first. We don't want to otherwise just advertise. Does that make sense? Means
Yes, Prabhu.
yeah, once the person should first approach Umapati Prabhu and request for shelter. Then if he gives permission, then Pranam Mantra can be chanted. Otherwise, it should not be chanted. Otherwise, everyone can chant Prabhupada's Pranam Mantra. Then no permission is needed for that.
So that thing, my question right now, you or Gopal Prabhu have a contact information for Umapati Prabhu, right? Everybody have this one. So that's this thing. Everybody,
Yes.
anybody wants, so I can giving your
Yes,
number or Gopal Prabhu number,
yes.
then you connect it. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. No problem. No problem. Yes. We can do that seva. No problem. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. All right, I think we don't have any other questions.
I think time is over, Prabhu. We can here stop.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. And with Vaishnava prayers.
Yes, Madan Achut Prabhu, we can stop from here.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, we can pause here. Maybe we can do the Vaishnava Pranam prayers, then we can pause here.
So at least I am seeing few Vaishnavas, others are not on the video. At least everybody hearing, and I am feeling really, I am remembering my spiritual master, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He is not merciful on me, that is different. He was merciful on everyone. He told me in Nairobi, any my weak disciple, bring. And actually, in Kenya, more than me, Haridarshan Prabhu's father, Mangubhai Patel, you can say he's the first person he saw Maharaj in Nairobi. Yes, Haridarshan Prabhu? He saw first. Then we joined later on. The whole family was very dedicated, especially in Nairobi. So, please shower mercy on me, and I can serve under the instruction of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj and for Srila Prabhupada's mission. That is my life also, to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission under the instruction of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Nitai Gaur Paramananda Hari Hari.
Sumapati
Hare
Prabhuji
Krishna,
ki
Prabhu.
jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sadhu.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Wonderful class.
Hare Krishna. Glories to
Very
Children.
wonderful.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, then come to all Vaishnava.
Hare Krishna, Bharatpati Das.